Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today we're going to do something completely different. We're going to do some minis. I'll show you how to do that and what soil I use. Today is June 24th of 2022. It's a Friday. It's 83 degrees Fahrenheit or 31 degrees Celsius. I'm going to use the rose seedlings that I planted, and I found a maple. We're going to try that in a little pot. The soil I'm going to use, because they're small, are 2 parts torpedo sand, 1 part peat moss, 1 part worm castings. You can also use leveling sand, anything that's a coarse sand. Now, if you don't have something small, here's a dish that I drilled holes in. Now I can put at least 3 roses in there. Or if you have a regular dish like this, I glued a bird on there and I put that gloss finish on there to seal it on, and I drilled some holes in there like that. Or you can just get a pot like this with a hole in it. Amazon. Same, there's one over here like this. This one I don't know if we're going to use it, but I can clean it up. And the screen fell out of this guy, so let me put them back in. So, here are the rose seedlings. Right here, and if you can see, this one is not a rose because it's got 4 leaves, and usually when the seed comes up, the true leaf, it's got 3. This is only 1, so that's a weed. So that's out. So what we're gonna do, this is my mix. I'm not going to decorate it because I really don't have all my supplies yet. But this is our mix. Nice loose mix. So what we're going to do is first, and here's the seedling I pulled out. It came out with a taproot that just came pinched off, but you can see there's new growth there. So I think we can do this one first. And all I'm going to do is take these little scissors here and just nip that taproot back to here. And then all I'm going to do is take some of the soil that I mixed and put it in a small pot. This one here. Push it down. I'm going to put the seedling, get another spoon of my mix, and hold well, let me see if I can move it over so you can see. Get my cup here with the soil in there. Hopefully you can see it better. And all I'm going to do is take this, just pull off the first little leaves that came with the start, and you can see how it looks. It's stretching because it was in a secluded area. So I'm going to get it in the middle the best I can. The roots are already fanned out. And all I'm going to do is put it in a little bit deeper than it was so the roots can get growing. And just tap it in, just like that. Simple. Simple little one to do. See? Get it in. And then we're going to take our Mr. bottle and just give it a little soak. Like that. Then I'll have to find something for the top. I'm going to the store tomorrow, so maybe I can find some more stuff that I can use for my plantings. Now, let's see. Big mess. So first of all, I'm going to take my soil, hold the screen down. Let me get my chopstick. And that way there, we don't have to worry about the screen moving. And this is a nice easy mix. as you can see it. Now let's fill up our little, see, you're going to have roses. I don't know what the flower is going to be on it because it's a seed. But I got these to grow. That's pretty good. And what's today? While we're doing this, today is Friday night. You know what Friday night is. It's dance night. So Grandma, get Grandpa off the couch. Get him away from the TV set. Wives, do the same to your husbands. Remember the days when you were young and you first met. Put on a nice pot of tea. Sit back with each other and enjoy each other's company. Listen to some big band music, and if you get a nice little song that you like on the tunes, just kick the table and chairs out of the way, and grab your husband, your wife, your loved one. If you're not married and you're going out, and just have a nice little evening together and dance. Something to relax. Remember the days when you met. Okay, so now we're going to be very careful. And this is a vermiculite. So let's see what we got underneath. So here's our root system right here. Right there, that's our root system. See, I don't know if I'm working right for you. So we're going to just spread out our roots because they're young ones. And I'll get the vermiculite off. Before I use that, I got some azus because the roots are small. I don't know where I put my micos, I have to look. And just give it a little squirt. I'm going to give a little bit squirt inside the soil here too, so I can just dip the roots in there. Now you notice I didn't do it to the maple, but you can always put it in just a little bit like that. And then we'll put some soil on the top of it, and it'll work in when we water it in. So now, let me see, so you can move this pot and everything out of the way so you can see a little better what I'm doing and I'm not in your way. So let's try that. Okay, so I'm just going to take my spoon and hold it in the middle more. The roots are small, but we're going to fan them out the best we can. Put them in a nice little radial root pattern. There we go. And with the sand, I moistened, the worm castings were moist, so at least that got the everything nice and wet. Okay, let's see how this rose is. You can see how nice the roots are right here. There you go. And we're just going to fan them out. Now that's like a little taproot for there, but we're not going to do nothing. We're just going to try to fan it out the best we can. Dip it in the azus real good. And then while I hold it, I don't know if you can see it because they're so small, we're just going to use this in. Now, my sister found this dish at a garage sale. It's like a little serving tray. But what a good way to use it for a simple little planting that you can do. Just like that. Now I know YouTube's got some good channels for old-time radio shows and music. Look at a root system on this. This is flat already. I'm not going to pull it out. I'm just going to dip it into the azus there. This one's a real nice root system. And you can find a lot of big band music on there. so you can sit back and relax. Sometimes there's old radio shows on Saturday. There's old time radio. I think it's 90.9 in Chicago where they have it. But I mean, you can listen to a lot of nice old big band music. There. See how nice? Now we got one little baby one there. One little tiny little baby one. So I think we'll stick it in this one. I got some, this one still has some wet sphagnum moss. So let's get some more soil. Don't be afraid to try. It's small. It's easier for you to use. I mean to do. Why not? And it, you know, that's just for people with limited spaces. You can really get a handle on something small, and a rose you'll be rewarded with flowers. So this one's got a nice little root system attached. I'm not gonna take it. Oh, there it is. Oop, I gotta learn how to use the camera on this thing. Look at that. So we're just gonna take our mix, stick it in the best we can, try to get it into the middle. And what a better way to have your own little mini rose garden in a little 3 tray like this. There you go. Just like that. What I'm going to do is push it in. Get it in the best we can. I can take this tray out. Let me fill up my cup with some more soil so I can put the cover on and get this the old piece off. There we go. There. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, let's get my spoon. Get our rose situated in there real nice. Look at that. And you got yourself a nice little rose garden. Look how easy that is to make. Your own little rose garden. Now, if they're a little off center, who cares? You can always put something in the background, a rock later I can find. See, I'm going to cover the maple, the azus on there. And I didn't put no azus here, so I'm going to put a little there. And then just put a little more soil there. And don't be afraid to try. And let's see if these little guys will take and live. I don't know about the maple, but I'm hoping the roses will turn out good. So I'll find out what I can put on the top to help prevent a lot of evaporation from the hot sun. But this will go in a microclimate. And yes, I'll let you know how my microclimate looks. I'll have to draw it on the board. But there we go. So remember, a hot cup of tea. Today's Friday night. It's dance night. Friday nights are always dance night. It's time to rekindle your love with your spouse. I don't care how old you are or how you feel. Gotta move. Kick that table and chair on the sides. Put on that big band music and just dance. Dance with your loved one. Remember the good old days when you first met and how your love was strong. There we go. Now we got it real nice. A little bit here. Now this is going to be hot sun, so this will be in a microclimate in a nice little shaded area until they recover from transplanting. And now all I'll do is I'll take my Mr. Bottle and hit it. And you can see how nice it goes in. Just like that. Don't be afraid. Just try. Something small. You got, look at this. You got your own rose garden. You don't have to have a lot of roses. You got one right there. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good. What else do I got here? Do I have a little rock over here? I can put a little rock here, a little piece of lava stone there. Maybe a piece over here. A small one here. And this one, because we got the space there, we'll put 3. And then later on I'll find something for the other ones and we'll fix it up real good. But right now, let's see if Pinkie Pie can water them without messing nothing up. There we go. Just like that. I should have used Mr. Hoss, because he has a little bit more of a finer spray. Just like that. So let's see what happens. Let's see if our little trees, our little roses will grow. Just gotta get that in, keep it in shape, and give it a try. Who says you gotta have a big bonsai tree? You got your little minis. So here's a little teeny one. Here's our little maple that'll start to grow. And here's our roses. Nice little rose garden. There we go. Okay, so today is Friday night, dance night. Get your loved one, kick the table and chair on the side. Have a good night with a nice hot cup of tea after you sit back and relax from dancing. And even if you do a slow dance, you don't have to have those fancy goofy dances that you jump all over the place like the Charleston. But if you can do the Charleston, God bless you. And if I'm lucky, tomorrow, if I'm lucky and I live that long, tomorrow, I'll be 74. So, keep your fingers crossed and make it till tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe. Dance. Be with your loved one tonight. Put the kids to bed. And just remember the old days when you two first met. And there's our little trees. So you take care, everybody, and have a nice night. And I ain't going to bother you no more because it's time for you to get with your loved one, dance, and have a good time, and enjoy a cup of tea and listen to some good old big band music. Take care, everybody.